What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red with DayAllPlay. I'm Eddie, and I'm here to guide you through this crazy Pokemon world. Now today, we're in the Veridian Forest, so we're going to spend some time wandering around. There's some items around that we're going to pick up. Some new Pokemon while we're in here, specifically the bug type, but I hear there's a chance of running into a Pikachu. I know I've done it in the past, so we'll see if we can find one. There's trainers all over the place. We're gonna have some fun today, getting through this. I'm debating on what kind of Pokemon to catch. I feel like I wouldn't end up using a Weedle or a Caterpie very far down the line, but at the same time, you never know. I feel like this is a good opportunity to train our Mankey, though, so go ahead and put that. Go ahead and put him forward. Level 4 Caterpie. Maybe worth it to go ahead and branch out and catch this one. If we can get it weak enough. String Shot's kind of an annoying move, I'll be honest with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Critical hits aren't good. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and try to catch this guy. I think we got his health at a point where he's not going to be too much of a threat. Bazingo, we got it. Excellent. I think that means that I have to spend an equal time and go ahead and catch a Weedle, even though I probably won't use it. We're gonna go ahead and use a potion on Mankey. I think it'd just be worth it. We're training him anyways, and just to keep him in good health. The more and more I think about it, the more I really want a Pikachu. I feel like it would be a good idea going forward. Charmeleon's not really going to be a big factor in the gym battle in Cerulean. So I feel like it might be in my best interest to catch one. I know probably one of the techniques that I use most often is I train Charmeleon until he learns Slash. But I think that's closer to like level 28 or something like that. So it may not even be plausible for me to do that without some hardcore training beforehand. However, if I catch a Pikachu, foreseeably I could see a level 16 Pikachu taking on the entirety of the Cerulean gym. So we'll see. Hopefully it comes to the point where I can find one just by random, but we may spend an episode just traveling back and seeing what our options are. Not bad. Not bad. I think the Metapods and the Kakunas here in the Veridian Forest are a good opportunity to train, especially the lower level Pokemon, because they don't know any physical attacks. All they can do is harden. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but because they're an evolved Pokemon, they give out more experience points. Plus, they tend to be right around level 4 or 5. You even see the level 6s come into there. It's a good opportunity to really get some good training done. The trainers Pokemon also have that about them as well. You see they have their Metapods and Kakunas, and because they're trainers, they often, you know, give you more experience points whenever you beat their Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and extend this invitation. If you all, viewers, have any suggestions as to what Pokemon we should catch, please be sure to leave that in the comment section below. This is a Let's Play, not an iPlay, and so if you guys feel like you want to have some input into what we're doing, please leave a comment. Be more than happy to take every comment into consideration. Also, I hope along the way I have an opportunity to share some of my knowledge of Pokemon with you guys. I've been playing for years. I think the first blue version game came out when I was 7 or 8 years old. I think it was probably 8 years old. I got it for Christmas whenever, Christmas when I was in 3rd grade. And we went on this long road trip, and I played all the way up there, and it was incredible. Very good memories from my childhood, and of course I was a fan of the anime and collected the cards and did all that stuff. It was my generation, in a nutshell, pretty much, was Pokemon. It's kind of gotten weirder as time has gone on, but I guess they got to stay relevant with this generation, so I've kind of fallen out ever since. I never even really played like Ruby and Sapphire very much. That was when I was in middle school, when I was into girls and all that other stuff. My interests were elsewhere. So, but if anything, I spent a good chunk of my elementary school years playing Pokemon. So. We can actually take this Caterpie on with our Charmeleon. Get some experience points going. It's always good to split them up. I feel like Charmeleon, being the tank that he is, can take him out fairly easily, but it gives an opportunity to kind of disperse some experience points out. I think Mankey will be a pretty big asset going into Pewter City, given that fighting-type Pokemon have an advantage over Rock. So if we can get him to learn some fighting-type moves, we'll be in good shape. Karate Chop's the big one. What I want to avoid is, I hate it how Weedles poison you. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a nice looking Pokeball at this, see if we can catch it. Hopefully we can. Yep. Excellent. Alright, well, added another Pokemon to the team, which is never bad. Oh, no nicknames. I'm gonna go ahead and use another potion on my Mankey. Keep training him. Sometimes I'm a little stingy with my potions, and I don't use them. But I know that I need to, because it's worth it to just go ahead and bite the bullet. There's more to be found, and you can always buy some, so trying not to be too stingy with them. Sometimes I just get it in my head that if I use them, then I won't have them, and then I end up, a couple gyms down the road with just some random potions in my inventory. So, it's always worth it to do some house cleaning and use them as the need arises, rather than thinking that there's going to be a big crisis somewhere down the road. To level 6, not bad. And we learned Low Kick, good. So we got our first fighting move in our pocket, to be good against the gym coming up. And it's always good to have a fighting Pokemon. They're a little bit harder to come by as the game moves forward. So, always good to have one. Keep using our Charmeleon. I'm trying to think of the first fighting Pokemon that you really can't. Crap, we're poisoned. Dang it. I think the first fighting Pokemon that you actually can encounter is Mankey, but other than that, really, you don't get one until Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, which is a little ways down the road. I also... think I'm just gonna stick with Mankey. That way Charmeleon doesn't take any extra damage. Not too worried about it. It might take a little bit longer, but it's okay. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Low kick does nothing against Pokemon. Hopefully we can change that a little bit. It feels like Scratch is working a little bit. Might take a little bit, but that's okay. Let it take as long as it needs. There we go. Should get some pretty good experience points out of that. Up to level 7. Nothing wrong with that. And an antidote. Excellent. That's exactly what we were looking for. Use that on Charmeleon here. Sweet. Keep on moving on. I know I'm supposed to go left, but I think there's a trainer up to the right. Yep. It's kind of weird to me how many of like the canon characters from the anime are missing from the game. I know the game came out first. But, no, I mean it's just strange to me that like Ash runs into that like samurai dude in the forest. It's just interesting. Makes me wonder if at some point they'll come out with a game that mirrors the anime a little bit. It'd suck, honestly, how long it took Ash to actually do anything. But at the same time, I feel like it might be interesting to play through. Actually, I've been thinking about this. Another thing that I actually may consider doing is doing a playthrough of like a modded or a hacked ROM of of Pokemon. It might be worth it to look into that. I know there's a bunch of them out there. There's a lot of really good versions that fans have created that I think would be fun to play through. So I may consider doing that. I think we're finally coming to the end of this godforsaken forest. That's phone, text messages. Hold on a second. Got a couple more corners to turn and should be fine. I'm hoping for a Pikachu pop up somewhere. With any luck, would be in good this guy out. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna go back to using Charmeleon. It's gonna take forever. I don't have the patience really right now to sit and do that. The irony of that statement is that I had the patience to sit through about 40 minutes of training to evolve Charmander at the very beginning, but I suppose my, or the level at which I care for Charmeleon is higher than it is for Weedle. There's another guy just chilling. What is he doing with his back? It's ridiculous. I feel like the game provided me with a lot of chances to be very sarcastic at the very beginning, at least in the first episode, and it's kind of mellowed out since then. I have a very sarcastic personality, so hopefully they'll throw something at us here in the next couple of episodes. I will say this though, I wonder what compels these people to become bug catchers. Like what about this is so appealing. Take care of relative ease. After this guy, there's just one more to defeat, and then we should be through. Really hoping there's a Pikachu. Great. Like building it up in my head about how awesome it's gonna be. Finally catch a Pikachu. It's probably gonna be rather disappointing. We're getting through this, slowly but surely. I know this episode's a little bit longer, but I didn't want to go halfway through the Veridian Forest and an item right over here I'm going to grab. I didn't want to go halfway through the forest and then stop, so I think I'd rather do a 20-minute episode where we do the whole thing completely, rather than a 10-minute episode where we do half of it. Alright, this should be our last guy. He should be golden after this, I think. What's going on here? A little game freeze. Well, all right, everybody. Well, it seems like we've encountered some technical difficulties with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and save this state. Probably wrap up this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have suggestions for other Let's Plays that we can do, please leave them down below. Be sure to check out our Minecraft Let's Play, which comes out every Tuesday and Thursday. And once again, this has been Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red version with DayAllPlay. My name is Eddie, and I will see you guys on Friday.